Man, those are some great tacos, man.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Homemade. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, hey, here we are. It's 10:13 p.m. California time. Daily vlog, podcast, day 12. David Nesdall is here.
Yes, he is.
He is. He is here.
What's up, Johnny?
Of course he is. Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm full. Just ate, you know. And yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I was just talking to Joe Wentz a little while ago. We talked for like I don't know, 10 minutes, 15
I
minutes.
love that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He was telling me how you guys did a hangout the other day.
Yeah.
Saturday, I think it was.
Saturday.
And yeah, he had a great time. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's a good interviewer. He asks good questions. He's got a personality. I like it. He's good. He's good at what he does.
Awesome. Hey Joe, if you're listening, I told him we were going on in a few, but I know it's been like 10, 15 minutes since I said that. Um, had a few things I had to take care of around here. As usual, always stuff to do. So, how are you, man? Since we last talked, I don't know, what was that?
About a couple hours ago.
Couple, only a couple hours ago. What have you? What's new?
Well, I played that guitar for a bit.
The yellow one that you got?
Yeah, played that for a little while, and then I climbed into the bed. I just figured I'd be waiting to do this vlog with you.
Oh, okay. I was afraid you're gonna say you were waiting for me. Oh
No, come on. I choose my words very carefully.
man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we had a great hangout tonight. I thought it was great. I
Yeah,
thought
it
it,
was a
I
good time.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought we talked about some great things.
hmm
Had a
It's always
great
better. It's
time.
always much better when we actually have an agenda. I know I like doing things off the cuff, and I know you do too. And it's what makes our show a little bit different. I get that, but it's also when you know what you're going to be talking about, and when it just makes it flow a little easier. We don't rely on having to read the Q&A or whatever, the chat box. It's nice to do that in conjunction with having an agenda, but you know it ran really smoothly, and I like that.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
but with our personalities. So it was funny, at least in my opinion. I thought it was funny. It was informative. It went very smoothly. It was a good time. It was a very quick 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the videos, we do videos that do have agendas where we have stuff planned out. We have other videos where we just jump on and, 'cause somebody will ask us a question, we'll jump on. We have other videos where we'll just jump on and see what happens. I mean, because we
Yeah,
because we do
I
so
mean,
many
I
different
I
things,
like those too. I like
you
those
know?
too. But sometimes they're a little labor intensive. Sometimes it's like a little. It's rough to get it started sometimes. But like tonight's was really, it was just so easy. It was a great one, really good, lots of fun.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, and it was great hearing your stories about your weekend.
Yeah, it's just the
Some
only
stories.
shame is you and I live so far away from each other because there would be really a lot of great stories if we actually hung out.
You like to surf?
I've never surfed in my life. I wouldn't mind trying though.
Me neither. I've never surfed either, so it's all good.
I've also never pet a hammerhead shark.
Uh huh.
There's always a first time.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever been to California?
No, I have not.
What's the furthest west you've ever been from? You've always lived in New York, right?
Yeah, the furthest west I've ever been, uh, is, I want to think. Let me think about that for a second. Is probably the Caribbean.
How
I know it's south, but it's probably the
isn't
furthest
that
west.
just straight south?
I don't know. Is it? Maybe you're right. Then it's probably North Carolina because it's west of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Hmm.
no, I'm sorry, Michigan. I went to Michigan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Joe. Joe says good evening.
cool. Hey,
He's
are the comments working?
Joe says good evening. I don't know.
Well, how did you
I
find? How does that work out? How did that work out?
he just messaged me on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. 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 It was great talking to you tonight, Joe. We talked for a little bit ago.
Uh huh.
You know. Um. Yeah. So
Cool.
what? So the furthest west you've been is North Carolina,
No, it's Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Is that still East Coast?
No. Central.
Central? It's not totally central though. I don't think.
Well, it's an hour behind it. Behind me.
Oh, okay. So it's still that way. If I point towards wherever you are,
Okay.
you know. Yeah. Yeah. It's still. Uh. Yeah.
Or Nashville, because Nashville, Tennessee, is also an hour behind us. So that's west too. It's southwest, but it's west.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Well, that's a little better. I think. You're welcome, man. Yeah, he says no chat box. Yeah, I disabled the chat box. Um, I'm trying to get it back to the way we used to have it with comments. If anybody is watching this live right now, 21 minutes after the hour, wherever you are you able to leave a comment at all? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, if you can make a comment, if people can comment, try that. Everyone, try to comment.
Yeah, that's what we're trying. We're trying that out.
Well, I didn't say for you. I'm telling
Well,
people to
I'm
leave
trying it too.
comments. Leave a comment if you can, and if you can't, then message Johnny and let him know that you can't.
I'm trying it too. Actually, what can I do? I can do this. I can try something here. I have an idea what I can try, I think. But no, getting back to you in the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying Michigan is the furthest west you've ever been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think of like California? Do you watch television and you think that's actually
No,
how
no,
it
it
is?
never is. It's never what
You
what
watch
TV.
Baywatch and
No,
you're like, "Oh, I
I
can't
don't watch
believe it."
that. No, 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 I don't watch that. I don't. I mean, TV is TV. It's fiction. It's all fiction. So, I mean, all the stories about New York, it's not real.
It's totally true, right?
No.
NYPD Blue.
Uh,
Is that?
well, that's close. It's close to the way the police run. Tom
But
Selleck is definitely not the commissioner of the police department.
I didn't think so. But New York, like you go downtown, you go to Manhattan or whatever, and
Yeah.
the place is always awake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Always.
It's definitely the city that never sleeps.
You go downtown, and there's always restaurants open. There's always
Well, no, not
well,
necessarily.
like
Not
like a
necessarily.
pizza place will be open. Little,
Probably till about 2 in the morning. So I
and
mean, I
then they
guess there's one.
close, and then they
There's
open up
one.
again.
Well, there's probably. I think there's one on Delancey Street that stays open till about 4.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's there's a 24-hour Chinese food place called Wo Hop in Chinatown, and it's probably the best Chinese food in Manhattan. Uh,
Hmm.
it stays open 24 hours. I've done that many a Monday night after playing at the bitter end, where we've gone down there and had Chinese food at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Hmm. Hmm. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watch, TV. Well, I don't really watch TV, but I'll see, stuff that is, takes place in New York City or whatever. And it looks like a happening place. I mean, I've been there. I was there once 20 22 years ago. When I was 4, right? And I had a great time. I had a great time there. I thought it was. I mean, the place, even though it was like majorly dirty, there was garbage everywhere. The streets, there was nothing but trash everywhere. Um, I
That's not
thought
like
it.
that anymore.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's clean.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I had a great time. I really enjoyed that place.
Hmm.
Walking around, you know.
New York City has really cleaned up its act.
Hmm. That's cool.
Hmm.
Um. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure this out too. I don't know if there's. I don't think anybody can leave comments. So it's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a good thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. Hmm. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm doing these things every day, so.
Well, it can only go up from here. Can't get any worse.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It can't get any better, and it can only get worse.
Yes. What?
You know?
You realize you said that backwards.
Yeah, I know. Why not? Why not? Okay. Yeah, so as far as the comment thing, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. Aside from that, oh, hang on. Is this okay?
Well, you may as well open the chat box then.
I don't know if I can open a chat box when it's already going. things already happening. Oh, well, you mean the thing on here? That chat box, that's just for you and me on here.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
It's not the same.
All right.
It's not the same deal. And all right, I'm gonna. There we go. Joe Wentz is asking, and this is by Facebook Messenger. So I guess if you want to leave a comment tonight, at least you can message me on Facebook. Just if we're on Facebook, and if we're not, I'll look in my other inbox. Joe was asking, in your opinion, is it true that New York has the best pizza?
Yes. Hands down.
What makes it the best?
The taste, the water, the way it's prepared, it's everything about it.
Did you guys have pizza the other night?
No, they never did. Nope.
Because I remember you were saying you were going to maybe order a pizza.
Yeah, but they didn't want it.
No.
No.
So what did you eat then? Nothing?
No. I had a burger.
Oh. Homemade or from
it
somewhere?
Was not. It was from Burger King, but it was not the Burgerito or whatever it's called.
The Whopperito?
The Whopperito. It was not that.
Oh, dude. What did you have then? It was just a Whopper?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
I was sick the next day.
Man, imagine if you had the Whopperito, what you'd be doing.
Well, I was doing it. I was doing exactly what you think I was doing. It really wasn't good. I hadn't had fast food like that in probably eight months to a year. Really, I have not eaten fast food in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the only thing that was open, and I hadn't eaten all day. I was waiting for them to come home, thinking they were coming home early from Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited as long as I could, and then I couldn't wait anymore. And I had no food in the house, and that was really the only thing that was open. I mean, that was the less of all the evils, because I have, a McDonald's, a Wendy's, and a Burger King, and the Wendy's closes early.
Hardee's.
No, I don't have that here.
Carl's Jr.
I don't have that here either.
It's the same. It's the exact same thing.
Well, whatever.
Same logo.
The McDonald's is open 24 hours, but I absolutely will not have McDonald's. So I had a Whopper, and it was great going down. Tasted fantastic. When I woke up the next morning, I wanted to kill myself.
You should have gone for the Big Mac, man. Oh, Big Macs are awesome, dude. They look a lot smaller though than they used to. When you were a kid, a Big Mac looks huge. Is it because of because you got small hands?
I don't know.
Or did that burger actually shrink?
The burger shrunk. Burger shrunk.
What about the quarter pounder with cheese? That used to be huge too.
I don't eat cheese.
Or the quarter pounder. When I was a teenager.
Yep, it was a bigger sandwich.
When I was a teenager, the quarter pounder was huge.
As big as a Whopper. It used to be as big as a Whopper. Not anymore.
Is a Whopper even big anymore?
Yeah, they're still big.
So Burger King has kept up the. They still got it, our way, basically.
Right.
You should have said when you were ordering it, you're like, "Can you make that so I won't feel sick in the morning? If I can get this my way, can instead of ketchup, can you put Pepto-Bismol on there, please?" That's what you should have done. And they would have, these days they jump over the counter and they start punching in the face, and it gets caught on video. Burger King doesn't agree with Joe Wentz Joe Wentz's. Is that right? With his stomach. Seems like it was better when I was younger.
Yeah, it was better because your stomach was, the lining in your stomach was younger.
It was gummied from all the gummy bears.
Oh God.
That's the thing. Eat a bunch of gummy bears and then you can eat anything. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, the food just bounces. Food bounces from down, comes back up quicker because the burger bounces off the gummy bears and comes right back up.
Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, Burger King. I haven't had for a long time. I was never Burger King was never good for me. For me, to me, there was never anything. I used to get their chicken sandwich. That was the
I
most
loved it. I used to love the chicken
what
sandwich.
figured like the healthiest thing, even though they're are they fried?
Yeah, of course
Um,
they are. Deep fried.
that was the one thing where it seemed like that's the
Tasted
last
great.
thing I would ever eat there. Would be the chicken sandwich. Um, uh, yeah. So it's yeah. Is you guys don't have Jack in the Box?
No, if we did, I would have gone there.
That's I always figured that was a California thing or a West Coast thing, but maybe they're I don't know, but
No, we used to have them. We don't have them anymore.
you
We used
did
to have them. Yeah.
probably like in the 80s or 90s sometime.
Yeah, in the late '80s and early '90s.
Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe they're just out here now, but oh man, the Jumbo Jack, that's what you want. So good.
Nah, I like the tacos.
Those aren't real tacos.
I know, but I
They're
like them. They're almost like empanadas, really, because they're closed.
they're greased shut.
Yeah.
With the
But
grease,
you can get them without cheese.
the grease
That,
doesn't even dry, but it kind of dries, and they're just like
they're
shut.
crunchy. I love them. They're crunchy.
That brown color, though, man, I don't know.
They're crunchy. They're like crunchy burritos. Hi, Brandy. Brandy, you like a crunchy burrito?
This seems like a rerun. Are we actually live right now? This seems like a repeat to me.
Because I say hello to Brandy every time.
And we talk about you were talking about Jack in the Box tacos recently too.
Yeah. Jack in the
Anyway,
Boxos.
Jack,
Jack in the Boxos.
Jack and Jack and the tacos.
You just said Jack in the tacos.
well, Jack in Jack in the tacos. Uh, Jack in the Box here have closed except one location, and that's in where Joe Wentz is, Carolina somewhere,
Joe Wentz's
North Carolina.
North. I think he's in South Carolina.
Joe, should you be typing? Aren't you driving? I think he's driving right now.
My God.
That qualifies as texting and driving, which is illegal here. I don't know about over there.
It's illegal here too.
Here, I don't think you can even talk on your phone in the car at all. Oh, but man, the Jumbo Jack. Did they have that when they had Jack in the
I
Box?
don't remember. I don't remember.
Because that's their signature sandwich, man. Oh, and by the way, this is a fast food chat, everybody. Fastfoodchat.com. I guess we better grab that domain quick. Oh, Joe's typing. Man, the Jumbo Jack though. Oh, dude, that's what you want. They're so good. But I haven't had one in years. I haven't had that. Oops, busted. He says. Oh, for typing. Well, Joe, you can dictate, right, on your phone. That's what I said dictate. Okay.
I know. I know. It's so funny.
Come on.
Oh God. Oh. Did I told you that joke, right?
Uh, I don't know. Did you?
Did I ever tell you that joke?
Uh,
Buckwheat's in class.
uh,
Buckwheat from
yeah,
Lodge
yeah, yeah,
20.
yeah, 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 yeah. You told me that. You told me that. Okay. All right, all right.
Oh.
Um, but
Oh.
anyway, Joe, yeah, yeah, you can push a button and it can take down your words for you and you can just send. That's what I do, you know.
Whew. That was a
Um,
little bit of a belly laugh there. It was funny. People are like,
those,
"What are you laughing at, dude?"
those your tacos are rolling around.
No, no, I gotta tell that joke.
The burritos are bouncing,
Follow the bouncing burrito.
you know. But yeah, if you and Rob or if Joe if you guys jump in the back of Joe Wentz's, you know, truck and you head out to California, right? Yeah, the first place you guys want to hit up is In-N-Out Burger. Okay. That's you want to talk about the best fast food burger place in the world, that's it.
Ugh, dude,
People
I
come from
just lost a bunch of weight. I don't want to be gaining it back.
people come from all over the world. They get off the plane here, they head straight for the place. The lines are out the door every day, all day long. The drive-throughs are down this block, literally down the block, all day. What time did Dennis finally come home last night? Joe was asking.
He didn't come home last night. Came home today.
You mean yesterday?
Oh yeah, yesterday. Yeah, I think he came home like 12:30 or something like that. 12:30 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey, what's for lunch, man?"
Bacon.
He's like, "Hey, what's for breakfast?" You're like, "Breakfast? Where were you?" You know. You're like, "I've stayed up all night.
Oh, I certainly did not stay up all night.
You had me worried sick.
No, I really
You
wasn't
sat in
worried.
the chair. You sat in the chair in the living room with the lights off, waiting for him to come in and try to sneak up the stairs, even though there probably aren't any. You know,
Yeah, no, none of that happened.
where were you, young old man? Well, I guess he's not that old, but you know what I mean.
Yep,
Did
right,
he,
buddy.
when he came in, did he peek in and see if you were sleeping?
No, I wasn't sleeping. I was in the kitchen.
You guys don't tuck each other in?
No,
Do you at least yell good night
sometimes,
from your room over the sound of your television sets?
sometimes,
Hmm.
sometimes we get a good night, bro. Good night, bro.
A fist bump?
No, there's no fist bumps.
Hmm. Do you ever walk past his room to the kitchen, like in the middle of the night, and hear the same show that's on that you're watching?
No, because he doesn't have a TV in his room.
Oh, okay. Joe Wentz is laughing. It was so funny when I was a kid. You know, I have a bunch of sisters, and we would have everybody had a TV in their own room. Everybody, you know, we each, you know, there's what, four of us, there's four, five, six. We had six TVs in one house. Okay, every TV was on, and like certain nights, you know, Melrose Place nights, whatever, every TV was on the same show in everybody's room. So
Mm-hmm.
you'd walk past one room, you know, to go to the kitchen to get some popcorn, and you wouldn't miss anything because you would hear what's going on in the other room of the same show.
Funny.
You know?
Yo, that's hilarious,
It's,
man.
it's funny. It's
That's
hilarious.
hilarious.
I miss the '90s, man. I
I
miss, you
want to
know.
take my shirt off and someone getting pregnant.
Uh, I don't know what that is, but uh,
Uh, that's my Tracy Morgan.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I heard that. I heard that. Actually, yeah, I was listening to him on Howard Stern a little bit. What, a month ago?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, a month ago?
Hmm.
You have Sirius still, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because I had to get a loaner for the car when I took the car into the shop. They didn't have it ready, so I had to get a loaner, and it came with the satellite radio built in. And so I was so happy because for like a few days I got to listen to Howard Stern every time I was in the car, which is always the best, Jerry.
Yeah, the best, Jerry.
It's gold, Jerry. Um, so anyway, when I was driving back to the place to drop the car off to get my car, which is like a 2.5 hour drive or something. Um, I was listening to, of course, to Howard Stern the whole way there, and I think I caught some of his interview, and then there was an interview with uh, Smashing Pumpkins.
Billy Corgan.
What's his name?
Billy Corgan.
Uh, yes, yes, yeah, 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 and it was cool. Yeah, he was basically talking about how his whole band members, they thought they were all like the stuff, and each of them quit, thinking they were going to go off to do bigger and better things, and none of them are doing anything now, and he's still doing the same thing just with different people. And he runs into them every so often at places, or he sees them and they'll like run off. You know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, yeah, yeah. They're amazing, man. They're awesome. Like I was just saying, I miss the '90s.
I don't.
No,
No,
I
I
had a
don't
great
really.
time.
I
I had
don't
a
really.
great time. '90s were awesome. The '80s, ah, I could go without the '80s, I guess, but '90s were cool.
Still,
Huh? Still
again.
now? Again? Ah. Early 2000s were pretty happening, you know. I guess everything's still cool now. I mean, as long as I wake up tomorrow, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice to wake up.
Hmm. Well, not when you got a rooster outside crowing nonstop.
Oh God.
The '80s were the place for Joe.
Yeah.
The '80s. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people they think back to when they were growing up, and that was the best time, and that's where a lot of people's favorite music comes from. I mean, that's one of the reasons why you get a lot of the things between Roth versus Hagar is because most of those people who are totally into the classic Van Halen Roth era is because that's what they grew up on. You know, and I never saw any of that. I never saw any of that until lately on the internet. There's 50-year-old dudes fighting about stuff. You got 50-year-olds that are like 14-year-olds. You know,
Yep.
arguing about Roth is better. You know,
Yeah, I
all
do
the
know.
all this stuff. Um, but what I'm saying though is, yeah, yeah, I never saw any of that stuff. But thanks to the internet now, you see all that, and unfortunately, we see all that a little too much.
Yep.
Pretty much every day, more than every day. Turn on Facebook, and because we have people on our friends list that are fans of that band, we see the same arguments pretty much every time you just open Facebook. There it is. It's looking right at you.
Yes.
You know.
Looking at me right now.
Oh yeah. Where was I going with that though? Oh no, I was gonna say that, so depending on when people, when they whatever they grew up on, that's really what they dig, you know. Um,
Hmm.
Joe Wentz says he saw David Lee Roth open for Bad Company. Then he says strange.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if that's strange. I mean, there was a period uh, where you know
I do.
there was are you asleep yet?
No,
Okay. um, I mean, there was a period of time where David Lee Roth, uh, was opening for other bands. Um, it's on smaller tours.
hmm,
You know,
I do know.
you ever see him solo?
David Lee Roth,
Mm-hmm.
86.
Ah, well, well, that doesn't count because that's probably the biggest tour he ever did.
Still
Probably.
solo. It's still post Van Halen.
Well, that's what I mean. Solo. His that solo tour was probably the best tour he ever did, as far as attendance. I would assume. Maybe the one after that, and then after that, I think it just kind of went down from there,
Yeah.
which is
Well, I
true.
don't
I'm
know.
not making it up.
I love Skyscraper.
Hmm. The album.
Yes. One of the buildings.
I loved it when it came out, Skyscraper. But I listen to it now, and it just everything about it is just so dated. Everything, the sound, the production, everything. I listen to it, and it's like, whoa, that's 1988, totally. You know, which is not a
Yes.
it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but like what I was saying earlier, how like the '80s, I could like go without. Parts of the '80s. I mean, the part that I was really conscious during would have been that period, and some of those. I don't want to get all technically nerdy on you guys, but uh, some of those sounds on that album, the keyboards and that stuff, I hear it, and I wasn't a fan of the stuff then. You know, not because it's his album, it's because of that sound that was around during that time. Like the dance, the Yo MTV raps, the dance stuff. It wasn't my
Yeah, it needs to go.
well, it's gone. It's been 28 years.
It's not necessarily gone.
No.
No. No. If you watch
Blue Blood.
MTV,
I don't think MTV even has
Cla-
videos anymore.
MTV Classic, yes, it does.
Yeah,
It
well,
plays.
MTV Classic, that's different.
Yeah.
There's probably like 20 different MTV channels playing different
Yeah,
things.
I know. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. What's the song? Is it Stand Up off
Yes.
that album? Stand Up.
Hmm.
Those keyboard sounds, all that. To me, I'd rather.
Well,
I'm fine. I'm good. Thank you.
that was an old M1 and an old DX7.
Hmm. Hmm. Cool. Joe says, "Have you seen the Jason Becker documentary? Amazing," he says.
Yeah, Johnny's in it.
Yeah, dude, seen it. I'm actually in it. I'm in it, and a lot of my friends are in it. I actually saw the movie like 5 times with Jason himself. I actually saw it in the theater.
I wrote it.
I saw it in the. I saw a bunch of special screenings with Jason actually in attendance, for that documentary. And then yeah, a lot of my friends are actually in it. And then I'm in it at the very end. At the very, my name's not in it, but yeah, yeah. Watch the very end when they're going to this club called Slim's in San Francisco to see for a benefit where Satriani performs, right? Watch as they're pushing Jason into the club. You'll see a guy walking with the family, walking in, and that's me. Um, and if you want to see like when Satriani was playing for that show, I actually filmed his entire performance from right in front of him.
Hmm.
It's on my channel here. Yeah, yeah. I'll actually send you a photo, Joe. That rhymes. Photo Joe. I'll send you a photo of me and Jason from that night. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's a great documentary.
Yeah.
They were working on that for a long time. It's actually been out for a while now. It's been out for like uh what, 4 years? When was that? 4 years? 5 years? When was that the show? 5 years
Oh,
ago?
yeah, I think so.
I think it was 4 or 5 years ago when that documentary took place. I know it's been at least 2, 3 years since I've seen it, if not more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's a great documentary, man. Where did you see it, Joe? Did you watch it online or was it on TV? Because I know it was on television for a while. It's on DVD as well.
Is it on vinyl?
No,
How about leather?
no, I don't think so.
Damn.
I don't think it is.
Hmm.
Um, man, see now I want a jumbo jack now, man.
Jumbo Jack?
Yeah,
I want a
I haven't
jumbo jet.
I haven't had one for years though.
Hmm.
It's been years. It's been.
I want my own jumbo jet.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
That's all.
That's all you want.
That's it.
Oh, cool. Joe says he bought it from Amazon Instant Video.
Ooh.
So it's like a download. So you downloaded it, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Downloaded it.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Watch the ending. Watch the very ending as they're in the parking lot of the club. You can I think you can actually see me in like 2 or 3 different clips of that,
Hmm.
and you can actually see me in the audience. You can actually see my wife in the audience. She was there, you know, and it's not hard to see her because she was the only girl in the club.
Yeah. Well, she's probably the only pretty girl in the club. Though. The rest of them are all butchy.
No,
Okay.
she was the only girl there. I'm not kidding. And she said there was nothing but nerds drooling as she was there.
Drooling on her or on Satriani?
Yeah, on her.
Yeah, well, she's a pretty lady.
That was that was a fun night. Yeah, and then as we were leaving, we ran into whoever was singing for Jeff Watson at the time. We ran into him because Jeff performed. A lot of people performed that night. That's the thing. Steve Lukather played. Satriani, of course, was the headliner. Uh, Marty Friedman played.
I hate the way that guy
Um,
picks.
huh?
I hate the way that guy picks.
Why? Is it weird?
Yeah, the way he holds a pick is very weird.
I've never seen. I've never seen how he did that.
All right.
It's weird. It's strange.
Yeah, very.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's not his fault.
No.
Or maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, here's something that I didn't read earlier. I guess I can read it now. I was gonna read this, but Jim, is it Nicholson?
Okay.
Said I think Sharon did a great job live with Van Halen. The '98 tour footage is awesome. Porno Graffiti is filled with killer riffs, he says.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
Killer Yo.
Ugh, those tacos. Oh. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily the tacos. It's this spicy what do you call it? I don't know.
What? You don't know?
Whatever the stuff was. Was that a
Hmm.
fundraiser? A fund? Yes, yes. Yeah, it was a benefit. Yeah, that's what all those are, and they have them pretty much every year now, where people can actually go, and you can meet Jason and see, a live show. I went. Did I go? Did they have one last year? I went. When was it? Was that a couple years ago? Remember when me and Zipkin went?
Yeah, I do
I took
remember.
Zipkin to it, and it was Richie Kotzen and Steve Hunter, and who else was there that night? I can't. I
Think?
can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, that was cool. That was a cool night. Yeah, I think that was a couple years ago now. So I don't think there was a Jason Becker benefit last year, but I think they're planning one for this year or next year. I think they're planning another one. So,
Hmm.
was that real?
No.
I just heard a snore.
No, it wasn't a snore. I was just kidding.
That sounded real to me.
I know it did.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we can say
Good night.
see ya. Oh yeah, I think it's been like
3 hours.
it's within the hour, so I think we're good.
All right.
So yeah, thank you everybody for listening to this. Sorry you couldn't leave any comments. We're trying to fix that. But as Joe Wentz did, you can message me on Facebook if you like during these things. Um, you know. But anyway, thank you for listening. I'm doing these things every day just because. So it's a good thing to do. And Joe Wentz, man, thank you for
Hanging in.
texting. Thank you for texting and driving. For hanging in there, of course. But yeah, stay safe out there, man. Have a good
Yeah.
time. Yeah, because he's out there. He's trucking. Is what he's doing. You know. It's like he's driving out there now on a highway where it's totally dark. You know, listening to this nonsense. You know.
Yep.
Oh, he's typing something. Yeah, see, at least when he comments on this, it's in real time because he's actually listening to us. There's
Yeah.
there's no, or is there delay? Is there? I don't remember.
If there is, it's like maybe 2 seconds.
He says later, guys. So Joe,
Later, Joe.
stay safe out there, man, and remember, this is Johnny Bean and David Nesdall for Coast to Coast.
Coming at you live.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Tune on Coast to Coast, man. That should be on right now.
Wow.
I don't know what station where you are, but you'll find it. It should be
Where-
George Norrie.
Wherever
George
you
Norrie
are.
should be on.
Wherever
Yep.
you are, that's where you'll be.
Yep. Yep. All right. Keep rocking, everybody. Thank you for listening. And thumbs
As,
up.
as always, Johnny, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. It was.
Yeah,
Although I'm never going to listen to this ever again.
neither am I.
This is an hour of my life I'll never listen to. All right. See you guys.
Later.
Although I'll listen to the one we're doing tomorrow, but I'll listen live, So I do listen to these every day. I listen to them live.
Yes. I listen to him live when I'm not snoring.
When you're alive. All right. Have a good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, buddy.
Bye bye.
Later.